All right. Howdy, howdy, Joshy. Howdy, howdy, anybody else who is hanging around. We're back. The Carbink is back. And, we're doing Cycling Road next, so that's gonna be a piece of cake, right? We got a good mon here. Sure, we have a quad weakness to Steel type, but there's like 3 Steel type moves in the whole game. And, yeah. I feel good about our chances. We've got Calm Mind set up now. I would love to get Draining Kiss over Calm Mind or Moonblast over something, probably over Water Pulse. But for the time being, this is what we got, and I'm okay with it. All right, here we go. My music quiet. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Hi, Holmes. All right. Did I grab Fly? I did. Okay. That Basculin, thankfully, is going to evolve, but it is going to evolve into something that's scary, so I'm a little bit worried about that. Am I going to have to set up for every fight? Maybe not every fight, but a significant number of fights. I think I'm going to have to click Calm Mind at least once. Good flinch. I probably should have just gone for another fight there. I don't know if I was worried about contact or something. And with that Sand Slash, we knew it doesn't have contact because no one had Intimidate. So just gotta lock in a little bit. Gotta get adjusted. Getting back on this run. Walking Wake. That's a big mon. I'm gonna Calm Mind at least once, maybe twice. Give it E-Sense, and that still doesn't kill, so I am going to mark you high special defense. You are slower than me, though. With the Sun, I'm not going to go for Water Pulse here. I'm just going to go for E-Sense. Calm Mind. Ooh, Spore. Spore into Crab Hammer. Let's just wake up, please. Yeah, now that I know you have Spore, next time I see Cinderace, it's just gonna be straight to Water Pulse. Howdy, howdy, Benny Toss. Someone called the dealer because my car is beaking. Okay, sure. Why does everything have to be taken? Fine, I'll pick up some items. PP up. I guess that's gonna go on Water Pulse. Hope you're doing well, Benny. Hope whatever sickness that was plaguing you is not affecting you too much anymore. I missed I definitely missed Drunk Baldur's Gate on Friday. Mega Diancie. That's gonna get a water pulse from me. Just... Okay, I'm not happy about this Mega Diancie. Could you chill out? Or at least just hate yourself one time. Thank you. I don't really want to use any heals, so because these are my only heals I have for Koga. So a super potion and a max pot. I probably should stop fighting Shrainers, honestly. Shit. God. This is exactly why I should have stopped fighting Shrainers. Get out of here and let the next Mon be something I can... Oh, it's this asshole. Okay, Midge, you got this. Flash. Damn it, Midge. Mon flinches. Okay, we're done. We're done. I'm out. Like I said, not using a heal in this segment before we have to fight Koga. I got 2 total heals. I just need to hope we can look our way through Koga. And this usually doesn't go well, so we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Cue up some Koga music. Here we go. What do I have in terms of berries? In terms of berries, I have no berries. Sandstorm is fine because I am a rock. Wild Mona in chat if he wants to catch it. Slaking with Stab Hyperfang. Oh my god, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Calm Mind about 6 times here. Because holy crap, this thing is the tankiest tank that ever tanked. I don't know if I need exactly 6, but I still didn't feel great. No, not poisoned again. Come on. Badly poisoned too, which means I don't want to get poisoned again, so I'm gonna try and get this Kaparaja off the field before I use the antidote. But this is gonna be a big hit here. This is gonna be a really big hit. Good flinch. Alright, gonna go ahead and use a super potion now. Gonna Calm Mind, gonna flash, gonna let Midge die. Sorry, Midge. I did not mean to bite there, I meant to Calm Mind, and things are just getting worse. Alright, I want you gone. I want you gone. Two Steel Fairy Pokemon. And then just the tankiest Unpheasant. What happened here? What was that? What was that noise? Oh shit. I just realized I ran out of disk space. Hold on a second. I need to fix this. Wait, what? Where is it? Where is it storing? Alright, this is what the YouTube is for anyways, but... Oh, 0 bytes free. Yeah, that's not good. Hold on. Let me just... clear some of those up. I just want to make sure I don't lose anything important. You know, if it was important, I would title it. Okay, I just deleted about 900 gigabytes of recordings. Again, that's what the YouTube is for. Yeah, I probably should keep a closer eye on that. I've streamed a lot, Joshy. Rough skin noted. I'm gonna wait until after this fight to use my max potion in anticipation of this fight taking at least a little bit of my HP. Value right there. Let's go. Okay. Max pot, go. And now it's time to set up as much as is convenient. Oh, I don't like that. You can just go. You can go. And then presumably you're also a counter, so... Okay, you're using Doom Desire, which means it's safe to Calm Mind. Keep biting. Polyroth can be an E-Sense. Rotom's a bite. And then Torterra is another E-Sense. And everything's fine, you see? Never worried. Never worried. If you can guess what move Koga gives us, I will give it to you up the channel. If you are subscribed to the Day ones for free. Oh my god. They want me to take Artiste. They want me to have Sketch again. Think of the 7-stream streak, Benny. Silphco is cursed, but I have the Warding Charm. I'm obviously going to see what this team is before I take a prize. I sketched Calm Mind earlier after Surge, right? Surge gave me Artiste also. Was it Surge or was it Erica? It was one of them. It was one of them. I think it was Surge. Taking Artiste at this point feels really bad, especially since I have already sketched. Have I seen Draining Kiss yet? I've seen it on Tinketup, but I'm not going to see Tinketup again. Because I think I will. Hold on. Notebook, Trainers, Silphco. Yeah, everyone here has fully evolved bonds. Alright, well, let's see what the TM is. Hopefully it's just Draining Kiss, and then I don't have to worry about this. Team 06 is Fury Swipes. It would definitely be throwing to take Sketch again, right? But, like, I could add a Fairy-type move, and my coverage becomes perfect. Like, I want a Fairy-type move on this Mon. I want a Drain move on this Mon. And I don't feel like Calm Mind is quite getting it done in terms of setup. We have an item check after Coca, so Sketch should change something massively. Yeah. Yeah. Sketch, yeah. You know what? I know I've already sketched once in this seed, but we're doing it again. All I needed was one person to agree with me on my terrible idea. Gonna go ahead and trade in the Ice Seal for an antidote. Don't forget to heal. Don't forget to heal. Oh, man, I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this. All right, sell Sea Incense. You don't need the Rogue Stone. Sell the Blue Flute, the White Flute, the Silver Powder, Quick Claw, Metal Coat, Scope Lens, Fairy Feather, Magnet, Yellow Flute, and TMs for Fury Swipes, Sweet Scent, Morning Sun, and Endeavor, because every team we picked up has been absolutely garbage. I don't need support with my bad ideas. I'll march forward no matter what. You're not wrong. Howdy, howdy, Camman52. Welcome in. I'm sketching again. For the second time this run, I have taken Artiste. It was Surge, right? No, it wasn't Surge. It was... Wait. I didn't take Sketch earlier? Did I learn Sketch by level up? Am I just misremembering completely? Huh? Wait, now I'm questioning my sanity. Because I could have sworn I had taken Sketch. Was it on the mime? Surely not. No. I could have sworn I sketched already on this mod, but I might be misremembering. Maybe it was a different mon yesterday. In which case, you know, it's great. Howdy, Midge. This was supposed to die? Yeah? Well, I just got bite again, so bite me. It's not very effective, by the way. Alright, Midge, I'm going to teach you how to surf. Really, it's something you should have been able to handle on your own. Okay, fresh water. There we go, that's a heal. I guess the Eye Very Buttercup is also a heal, but... Red Flute, a Guava Berry... Alright, well, next up is Cursed Silpho. I will almost certainly just be warding the Silpho curse, especially since I'm going to be sketching. I don't need to deal with that too. So, egg is not what I'm looking for. I'm I'm looking to teach fly. Sorry, it's been so long since I got here, I forgot how to not be in the lab. Alright, one more heal. And then it's time to find Draining Kiss, and nothing else will do. Except for maybe Moonblast. Or Tail Glow. Probably not Tail Glow, though. Here we go. Poltergeist. If this segment isn't full cleared, blah, 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 I'm gonna go ahead and just forward to that. Because I don't expect a full clear while I'm also trying to sketch scout. First things first is getting all the items, which means getting the key card. Or card key, if you prefer. Not sketching anything there. I have all the PP heals in the world on a seed where I already have basically infinite PP. It feels like a troll. Last mod to come out, and then I'll... Okay, you've got Water Absorb. Well, that makes it easy to check all your moves. Thunder... I don't want to get paralyzed, so you can just say bye. I said you can just say bye. Thank you. Boomerang? No. Solid move, but no. Maybe you should have gone through water bowls there. Keep sketching, or sketch scouting that mon, but I prefer to sketch on mons that are low BST. Petra Berry, that takes me to my HP cap. I'm actually not gonna get rid of the iPod berries, so what do I have that I can toss? An Awakening, I guess? Probably the least valuable. I have 3 antidotes. I don't need that. I can get rid of one of these. HP up, we just trash that. If I could get some actual heals instead of just garbage, I would appreciate that. Alright, I can do a little bit of sketch scouting on Cloth. Or not, apparently. Miracle Seed's showing up again. It's either a good sign or it isn't. Okay, Lemonade. I have another heal now. Super Potion. We're rolling in the heals. I'm gonna fight this guy because he has lower level mons. Not gonna sketch Bubble Beam. Don't like having my speed dropped either. Still faster than the Grumpig. I also one-shot it. Which isn't quite what I meant to do. Water Pulse here is going to be 30 power because of the sun. Not sketching Hyperfang. Alright, I don't want to take this damage over time. Howdy, howdy, Cloud Strife. Howdy, howdy, Stokeworth. Welcome in, y'all. Thank you for the 25 stream streak, Midge. 25 years. This is actually ridiculous. This is ridiculous. 3 max elixirs, 3 max ethers, ether, elixir. I don't need the PP heals. I need HP heals, and I need some Mon to have Draining Kiss, alright? I'm not asking for much. I do know that this Lilligant has Protect, so I don't want to scout it at all. Slowbro has no special defense. Okay, I can check the Umbreon a little bit. Well, game, please. Game? This is my Pokemon. Dang, this Umbreon's got some good moves. Too bad they're all moves I already have because it transformed into me. So this is going pretty poorly so far. It has gone from, I would love to get Draining Kiss, to I need a draining move. No, not taking the Aurora Beam. Not taking Smelling Salts. Not taking a risk on Vascular Legion. Okay, Hitmonchan, we've already seen 2 of your moves, but they were earlier, so... Splash? Okay, cool. Neat, neat, neat. Just gonna throw a ball real quick. Thunderbolt. It's not really what I need. I need a drain move. Thunderbolt doesn't give me perfect coverage. I'm not taking Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's great, but it's not what I need. It's great. It would be my best move, but it's not what I need. And I don't want to get paralyzed, so get out of my face, Hitmonchan. I may have made a mistake there. Yeah, I really want to hold out for Draining Kiss. Is that going to work? Probably not, but... Flame Wheel and you get the burn. Healing the burn is the smarter play. So I don't get burned again. I don't want to... Howdy, howdy, Stuzo. I'm not sketching on a Groudon. It's gonna suck when I find out that Groudon's the only one that had Draining Kiss. Okay, Ice Cube. Show me what you got. This was a Mime Jr. run, yes. Sketch cannot miss, so I'm fine with this. Luster Purge. It dropped my special defense, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm just gonna Hello? Accuracy checks, man. Accuracy checks. I hate them. I hate accuracy checks. We're fucked now, basically. Because we have no heals, and none of these jerks have had the good manners to give me Draining Kiss. And it's really what I needed. I would try to sketch that and spend it if I wasn't at literally 69 HP. That's not nice. I've got a bad feeling about this. Yeah, we are in the sketch Draining Kiss or else issue now. So Metronome's cool, but it's not what I need. And I'm not even really fishing for it anymore. I'm just asking for it. Not messing with this freaking ice cube again, huh? No, we're not playing games. We're not playing games. I am no longer asking for Draining Kiss. I am demanding it. We're dead. We're dead. This was a bad idea. Yeah, we're dead. There's actually no out. There's no out anymore. The only out is we fight Rival, and Rival lets us sweep. And then we fight the guy behind Rival, and that guy lets us sweep. So, are we in danger? No, we're dead. So, the danger's past, you see? This is why you do not take sketch when you're about to go into Silphco. Artiste right there is the worst prize I've ever seen. But I couldn't help myself. I couldn't resist. Okay, so were there any Draining Kiss Pokemon that we had access to after Koga? And Draining. Hold on, there we go. No. No, there were not. Okay, what about Giga Drain? The Alakazam had Giga Drain. The Alakazam also had pure power jump kicks, so yeah. Well, just gonna go ahead and change my title. And I'm going to update my PB, because that right there is a new PB. We, how far did we get? 18 trainers in Silphco. So, that's Koga plus 18. I'm actually just going to make this exclamation mark PB. So this is Psychic Koga plus 18. Which does give us the lead in Psychic type, because Midge's PB was Surge plus 9. Still, would have been nice to actually get just a little bit further there. I also got to change the YouTube title. Alright, so our current worst PB, hold on, is Dark type. So, how many attempts have we done in Dark type? Type Dark. It's only 15. All right, we got plenty of room to improve here. Yeah. So, if I can beat Erica, basically I'll have the lead in all 3 types. But I'll also have by far the more attempts in all 3 types, because Midge doesn't stream, so. Because Midge is gainfully employed. Alright, Impidimp, nobody's favorite. Stunky's nobody's favorite. Inkay is nobody's favorite. I got free choice here. Give me the Stinky Stunk. With quad effective Signal Beam. Nobody's favorite, nobody's favorite, nobody's favorite, Midge favorite, and nobody's favorite. So I have full free choice of anything except for the Scraggy. Don't care. I mean, not the Scraggy. No free choice except for everything except for the Pooch. That's what I used to say. Sandile. Sandile's alright, I guess. Level 29 is going to be tough to get to. Volibee is a trap that is not real. And then Scraggy, it's got a good physical attacker spread, but I don't think it's actually going to be good. I'm going to go with the Sandile. Play Rough, Compound Eyes, Hydro Pump, Iron Tail, Crush Claw. Every single one of these moves is benefiting from Compound Eyes. That's a sign. That's a sign that this is a Mon that we must run. Alright, Egg on. Give me a couple potion reroll chips since I don't like that nature. Okay. RogueMon just decides to take itself out. Low kick. Low kick's gonna be really good later on. It's not good at the moment because there just aren't that many big Mons, but I'm gonna take it over 5 PP Hydro Pump. Alright. Toss the potion. And don't pick up items because we're at our HP cap right now. Level 12 move is Dragon Dance. What happened? I tried to sketch scout in Silphco, Joshy. What do you think happened? I died. I dug too greedily, dug too deep. There was no Draining Kiss available. There was a Mega Drain and a Giga Drain, but other than that, and I never saw those. Only saw those in the log. Dragon Dance. This early doesn't feel great, but I do have three good physical moves. What does my coverage look like without Fairy type? I mean, it's not that bad, especially like looking only at mons that we can see. There's Doublade, Rotom, maybe not even Rotom, maybe we can't see Rotom. Lampent, Frillish, Honedge, and Litwick. No, I'm not getting rid of any of these moves when I've got Compound Eyes. It's too early for setup. Although setup can help you beat Brock. This is why you never make contact, although all my moves are contact. I have a full restore. I'm gonna hold off on using it until after this fight. I should not have held off on using it. It's okay. That's a bad evo. 25 defense. Nah, that doesn't work. Purloin, Rat, Pawniard. No favorites here for anybody. I'm gonna take the Pawniard. With Dragon Rage, well, this should be easy to get out at least. Not a favorite, one of my favorites, nobody's favorite, one of my favorites, and nobody's favorite. So I can either run the Alolan Meowth, which is decidedly bad, or I can run the Mastiff, which is decidedly illegal. So I guess I'm running the bad Meowth. We're bad Meowthing. Egg on PP up, Headbutt, just toss the Berry Juice. This spawn's gonna die. Let's not drag it out. In case you thought we weren't going to die, first mon, of course, is a Rock type. You can disable Icy Wind or Outrage, apparently. I am dragging it out just a little bit. No, there's no point dragging this out. Just kill me. Just do it. I mean, it would have eventually been okay, but getting there means we're not getting there. There's no way to get there. Nobody's favorite, Midge favorite, nobody's favorite, so I have to take the little fox with super effective Moonblast, alright? And Detect, which would be great for move scouting if this wasn't RogueMon Rivals. Any other mons I can run? Zorua, yes. Alolan Grimer, no. Zigzagoon, no. Murkrow, yes. And Mastiff, yes. So it is either the Zorua, which is a mixed attacker with no speed, but some really cool moves, but color change is not great for a Dark-type Pokemon. Murkrow, which has a great physical attacker spread and okay-ish moves to start. And Mastiff, which is just another no-speed mon. I'm going to go with the Murkrow. This is like a perfect stat spread. We just need moves. The game will provide. You have to have faith. Just like we had faith that the game was going to provide a Training Kiss. We just weren't patient enough. Fight Wilds doesn't sound like a bad idea to me with my stat spread. It probably should sound like a bad idea, but it doesn't, so I'm gonna do it. Howdy, Chef. Welcome in. Right, you were a color changer, which is fine. Just don't poison me. You can use one potion. You know, we fought 3 of 5. Mostly going fine. Splash! Okay, I'm gonna take Splash over Assist, because Assist is illegal, and I'm not allowed to keep the move in my moveset if I am offered another move. So that's cool. Alright, that is all 5. We heal up and move on. Bulbasaur, punch it. We get another move at 15. Hopefully it's a move that helps our coverage a little bit, or gives us, like, stab flying. Something cool, right? Wing attack, drill peck. I'd even take air cutter, aerial ace. There's some good moves out there. Are we gonna get them? Let's find out. Level 15 move is Heal Bell. That is illegal. That is not the good move I needed. Chef, thank you for the 30 stream streak. Whoa. I'm asleep. At least I can't get poisoned while I'm asleep. Okay. Gonna go ahead and use another potion now. You traced Blades, which is fine. Oh, so we're dead. That right there's a Drifloon. Maybe it doesn't have any moves for me. I'm just gonna keep splashing until it does something. High jump kick, that is a move for me. You thought about it, Chef, and that was enough. Look, we're gonna be fine if it just misses 20 high jump kicks in a row, alright? After it's done using Wish. Okay, it's out of wishes. That's my last potion, and you're not missing a single high jump kick. Okay, there's one miss. Yeah, we're fucked. It's time for the most luck you've ever seen in the world. Man. It was so good. But we just did not get moves. God, the honestly terrible. No level up moves that could hit ghosts. Drill Peck at Giovanni. Rock Throw at 20, but we wouldn't have evolved. We wouldn't have evolved by then. We literally get nothing to hit Drifloon. Ugh, tragic. Tragic Pokemon right there. It's fine. It's fine. I'm okay. We got an Alolan Meowth. It's gonna be great. It has a total of 20 PP. But we could also run the Hisuian Quillfish. The Hisuian Quillfish is, I guess, technically better. I'm gonna be honest, there's a non-negligible part of me that would rather cope the Alolan Meowth. And I know it shouldn't, but like, I'm not that impressed with this Quillfish. I'm gonna run it, but I'm not impressed with it. Tell you what, if I find 2 vitamins in the forest, I will run the Alolan Meowth. Nope. No 2 vitamins. Are we gonna even get 1? If we get 1, I'll think about it. Nope. Alright. We're running the Quillfish. Let me just check to make sure that... Oh yeah, the Meowth was the Labmon, so it definitely isn't in the Luxury Ball. Alright, egg on, put on, or give me potion paralyze heal. And our bag's loaded up. We are very susceptible to earthquake and magnitude while we're doing this. The moves on that Ponyta, holy crap. We're fine. We're fine. Ponyta was gaming, though. Oh, I'm almost out of digs. How's Muddy Water do? Not great. I need some crits. I absolutely hate these healing moves. And then you bring out the Thunder, and you just never miss it. He's trolling me. The AI is trolling me. That's what's happening right here. Okay, we have him now. I would have left my ass up if the next mon had Earthquake. I really would have. Alright, well, let's go ahead and grab some items now that we're not over the HP cap. Next one could put me back over, so we'll stop. Water Absorb, cool. Cool. Really neat. I'm out of PP. Oh, we're dead. It was gonna be a bad Evo. It's fine. It's gonna be a not great Gengar. It was gonna be okay. It was gonna be solid, but we were getting what? Spit Up, High Jump Kick, Rock Throw, Safeguard. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work out. I mean, eventually we got an Earthquake, but don't worry about eventuallys. There was no Shadow Ball. There's nothing good. other than Earthquake. Alolan Meowth, on the other hand, Alolan Meowth is going to be great. Howdy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Fish. Hey, never mind, it was going to be an Absol. Alright, I do have to run ads. I'm just going to play through them, though. Because as a late start, I want to keep my momentum going. Sneasel is a Midge favorite, as is Alolan Grimer. Murkrow is a universal favorite. We have quad effective Brick Break and 27 speed. I think we get out. Would have been really awkward if I didn't. Anything else to run? Zorua. So it's either the Murkrow or the Zorua. And the Zorua is all HP and speed. God, the Murkrow is so bad too, though. These are both terrible. And they both have, like, the worst possible nature with the attack down, speed up. They're both speed demons already. I'm going with the Zorua. This is basically a reset. I don't really foresee a situation where the Zorua is able to do anything. I don't foresee a situation where the Murkrow is able to do anything either. At least Zorua has fewer weaknesses. Alright, Egg on use the Zinc. Fight Wilds with superpower? Sure, that works. Or at least it would if the first Pokemon wasn't a freaking Poison Dark Pokemon. We're actually so useless here. Oh my god. How are we worse than, I guess because my nature. It's my nature that's killing me. I'm down to one superpower. Alright, I'm just gonna stop there. Take this off my price list. And let's go. Will we be able to beat the first trainer? Signs are pointing to no. But anything's possible. Level 12 move is Attract. I'll take it over Helping Hand. First trainer down, okay. We just gotta get this thing to level 30, and then we can... And then it will die again. It will die anyways, but, you know, it's the cope that counts. This isn't even cope. There's not enough belief in this Pokemon for this to be cope. Did I not get an item? Wait, what item did I not get? Oh, I didn't get this one. Well, if it's not an antidote, I'm dead. Oh no, I'm dead. What a tragedy. I'm not even looking at the log for that one. Those Mons were terrible. Okay, Hisuian Quillfish is gonna be better though. Not great. I might not even get out of the lab. Okay, we'll just barely. Anything else I can run, please? Alolan Meowth? I'm counting on you, Alolan Meowth. Okay, Alolan Meowth is usable. What kind of ball is it in? Not a luxury ball. It's in a dive ball. We got Sleep Powder, we got Vital Throw. We could probably handle some wild dark-type Pokemon if we get given the opportunity. So, Egg on. We have Drugs. I will fight 5 Wilds. Burstmon down, no problems. Don't like that instant wake up. That's kind of messed up, you know. It's fine. I'm willing to use potions here. Get this thing to evolve as fast as possible. These Mons are waking up immediately. It's really rustling my jimmies. Do people still say that? Again with the instant wake up, but it's fine. It's fine, everything's fine. We didn't have to use another heal. We're going. Level 12 move is Magical Leaf. I'm gonna take that over Payday because I genuinely might use Rage. I know that you have Poison Point. I don't want to get poisoned, so I'm gonna go for Magical Leaf. Alright, we're Fry. Or Free, if you prefer. Yikes. That's a bad hit there. Oh, and then a Dusclops. Gonna potion. Put you to sleep, and then start spraying Magical Leaves and hoping for the best, because that is gonna take a while. Use another potion. Ah, I didn't mean to... Okay, well, on the bright side it's poisoned. On the downside, that means I can't put it to sleep, but it looks like that's doing more damage than I was doing otherwise. Alright. Full HP. We should hit Evo after this fight. Memento? That's a little bit annoying. Level 16 move is Mind Reader. Okay, not gonna take that. How does Vital Throw do when I'm down 2 stages? It does enough. Moonblast? We don't die, we're fine. Alright, Meowth Evo, show me not Thievul and not Absol. It's... Morpeko! I've been hoping to get one of these. I really like Morpeko's potential Evos. And I like the typing. Dark Electric is really cool typing. Stats aren't amazing, but we were pretty fast already. A little bit of a mixed attacker. We learn moves every 5 levels. And with a BSD of 436, we can expect to evolve around level 53. If you'd like to see more, you can check here and search for Morpeko and see that it is not present. Midge, please. Midge, fix it, please. Well, anyways, so here's the monster we can evolve into. There's a lot of really good ones. And then there's like the low rolls that are still okay-ish. And then there's some low rolls that are just bad. They'll fix it eventually. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Pretending like he's actually gonna do anything. When really he's just trying. He has the fix already ready. He just won't push it because he doesn't want anybody else to have access to it. Diabolical, really. So anyways, yeah, we can expect to evolve around 48 to 59. So pretty big range there, but I think this mon is good enough that I can get there if it gets moves, which is a fairly significant if, but we'll work with it. It's doing 9 damage to the Mach Punch. We will survive. All right. Made to Peter City. Again with the instant wake up, but we just one shot anyways. Everything's fine. Wild Talk still in chat if he wants to catch it. Alright, we only have one potion left, so we need to keep an eye on that. But it is time for Brock again. Oh. This is not a good matchup for us. How does Magical Leaf do? Okay, we got the poison, which means we can't put you back to sleep, but at least you'll be dead on this turn. Level 20 move is Tri Attack. I'm going to take that over Rage. It gives me a non-contact move, a non-contact physical move. Maybe should have healed before this fight, but it's fine. If we really need to heal, we can just heal on something while heal on something that's asleep. I'm just gonna put everything to sleep. Well, maybe I'm actually fine just using Tri Attack. Based on how this is going, I think I am. Okay. Last one is the Ace. We know this dice to Vital Throw. We thought this dice to Vital Throw. I need to put it to sleep. Okay. I actually didn't need to put it to sleep. I could have just done Tri Attack. Anyways, Brock down. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I will get you to the channel if you're a subscriber to Day Runs for free. Ability Capsule would give me Pickup, which I like a lot more than Poison Point. I could take Remodeler for Remodeler potential, but I feel like we've all learned a valuable lesson about when it is and is not appropriate to cope. I'm taking the ability capsule. We got guesses of a Mimic, Rock Slide, Light Screen. Any other TM guesses? Holmes is guessing Rest. We got guesses of Scary Face, Frenzy Plant, and EQ. It is Disarming Voice. I'm not against teaching that. I feel like I'm okay losing Sleep Powder at this point, just to have more coverage, especially for a lot of the ones that we've been seeing. Yeah, I'm gonna drop Sleep Powder, take Disarming Voice. Trade in the Ice Heal for an Antidote. Keep everything else as it is. And we've got a Curse coming up right away. Cleansing Phase, we get rid of the Exact, the Mystic Water, the Leftovers, the Nevermelt Ice. And here we go. First curse is Perfectly Balanced. Well, I mean, that helps, honestly. What changed? Hold on a second. Let me rewind a second here. So, okay, so we lost 15 attack. We also lost 5 special attack. We gained a lot of special defense, and we gained a lot of HP. So our special defense and HP stats are low. Our attacking stats are both high. The other stats didn't change very much. Yeah, this is kind of a buff for us. We still are more of a physical attacker because of our nature, but... Well, good thing I've got that full heal. I can't afford to get burned again, so I'm just going to get rid of the Sculpt right now, and then we'll use the full heal. Massive freeze. Oh my god. I need this to be a heal right here. Ether. That's not what I needed. That's not what I needed at all. I'm actually going to die because of this curse. Do I live this if I use Tri Attack? I thought I would count in the... Well... Oh well. Would have evolved into a Grimmsnarl, very balanced mon. So we would have evolved at 51. We were getting E-Sense, Dynamic Punch and Strict, Sand Attack. And then Ice Ball, Poison Powder. It probably doesn't work out. Probably don't win that. Alright, Hound Hour. Does it see 51? I don't think it does. Alright, we have to take the Alone Mouth because it's one of my favorites. And how much damage am I doing? Not enough. I need to paralyze you. I also needed to burn or to poison you. I can't get 2 stats conditions though, so we're just gonna die. Puccin is a Midge favorite. Houndour is a Midge favorite. Zigzagoon is nobody's favorite. Okay, Stab, Facade, super effective high jump kick. and also Shadow Ball, this Zigzagoon is kind of gaming. But I'm going to have to run Sableye. Sableye is one of my favorites. It's the only favorite available. At least it has Stab, Feint Attack. Hopefully it also gets Stab, Shadow Punch, because it's got Hustle. I should stop picking up items. Egg on. Starter pack would give me Confusion. Confusion, Psychic and Dark is not a great type combo offensively, but it's better than just having Feint Attack. So, goodbye Trick. Also goodbye Potion, I'm sorry. It was a really cool Zigzagoon, and if it wasn't Rivals, I would have run it. Alright, well, let's look at that Zigzagoon in the log. With this would have evolved into Persian, and then Grimmsnarl. Just everything ends in Grimmsnarl. We actually did get Shadow Punch at level 9. Oh, that would have been so sick. And then so sad when we stopped being Ghost type, but still pretty good. Zig. Okay, it wasn't going to be good. It just had moves, and then it didn't really get the stats. Alright, Houndour is a mage favorite, so we have to take the Poniard. We do have super effective high jump kick, and we also have Fake Out, which is always fun to use. Metronome Leech Seed, cool. That's just Metronome into cheating. Now, why don't you? Anything we can run? Poniard, Sneasel. So the answer is no. We have a free choice. Anything except for Sneasel. So the Poniard, I don't love. Do not love the Poniard. Zigzagoon. Could be neat. Psybeam Sacred Fire to do a special attacker. Also has... I was just going to say Stab Super Fang, but that's not how Super Fang works. Dragon Rage Carvana with the honestly terrible stat spread, but maybe? And then Purloin... No, too slow. Doesn't have the right stats for its attacks.
Yeah!
I think we're gonna go with the Zigzagoon. Howdy, poor Professor. Thank you for the yeehaw. Alright, egg on. What's my starter pack here? Dig. This Bond probably shouldn't fight Wilds with Sacred Fire, Reversal. I mean, it could end up being really good if it takes some damage. I'm gonna try to fight 5 Wilds. Give me the slightest chance of evolving before Brock. And learn Fire Punch. Honestly, do I take that over Sacred Fire just to have more PP, or do I take it over Super Fang? I think I'm gonna take it over Super Fang just because Super Fang's not reliable enough. Got one more. Rat's Quad weak to Reversal. Alright. I'm gonna try to not pick up any items until we're done. because that way we can give ourselves a chance to... Oh, shit. Give ourselves a chance to get the most value out of any rare candies we pick up. That's not a good paralysis. That's not a good tail glow. Oh my god. Are you serious with every... Wow. Okay. It's fine. Would have evolved into a Furret, into a Giraffii. That mod sucks. I'm okay. That is... We're almost halfway through our seeds. This is the halfway through. Smart AI... You think. You would think. Give me the Mastiff. It would be so good. Hey, Shub, thank you for the 7-stream streak. And for sharing it. Thank you for the Pet the Dog redeem. Hi, Wolves. Alright, well, despite being true, we got it in the lap because the rival just missed 4 zap cannons. Bide? I don't think so. How does Bide interact with Truant? I actually don't know. Oh, thank goodness there's other mons I can run besides the Truant Pokemon. So, Alone Meowth. Pretty solid, but needs moves. Sableye. Pretty solid, but needs moves. Sableye learns a lot more moves. Meowth evolves a lot earlier. The only mons that Meowth can't hit are ones with Flash Fire. I'm much more willing to cope the Sableye. Sableye learning moves every 3 levels makes it a lot more reasonable to try. Alright, egg on. Give me... Berry Juice full heal? No, give me the HP cap. No, give me the Berry Juice full heal. Gonna growth like 2 times since we've got the Berry Juice on. Wow, 2 times was not enough. It's fine. Okay, Memento. Would I rather have a Memento or self-destruct? There's a chance that if I need to push the self-destruct button, the mon that we're going to be opposed with, that's going to be opposing us, is going to have damp, and so I won't die. That's my reasoning for keeping self-destruct over Memento. If we somehow get into a situation where we're out of PP for literally every other one of our moves, I already have a normal move and a dark move remodeler, so even that's not a good, it doesn't affect the decision making, I think. And believe me, I briefly thought about it. I briefly thought, okay, well, Memento is dark type, so it's better for Remodeler. Then I remembered I had Flatter, so... Alright, I'm using the full heal. I can't afford to be burned this entire run. Or this entire forest. 1 growth. 2 growth. Surely you don't have anything better than Astonish, right? So I'll just let myself wake up naturally. Effect Spore? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go fight the Gatekeeper because we are poisoned. And already used up my my full heal. Apparently I should just let myself burn instead of poison. Can use a poison or potion here and just spam Spark. Okay. Well, at least we're going to Pewter City. We get another move at 15, which is surely going to be better than Bide. 1 growth. Spark. Energy. No, just potion, just potion. Why does everything have a contact ability? Level 15 move, Rage. I'll take it over Bide. Thank you. Thank you for putting this poor thing out of its misery. It was great. It was a great Pokemon. But it's just like every single thing that could go wrong went wrong. And everything we got was a physical move until 33. The Meowth. Was this thing behind the Meowth, right? It wasn't great. It got Moonblast at 12, though. Moonblast at 12, then it evolves around 15, 16, gets Psycho Boost, Spark. Thank you for the Gaunt Cam Man 5-2. The second half begins now. No favorites here except Grimer is the Midge favorite, so we take the Scraggy. I'm gonna do 1 Focus Punch. Focus Punch was not the answer. The smart AI likes to set up, so I thought Focus Punch occasionally might be the answer. I was wrong. No favorites for anybody here. Let's just take the Stunky. Nice crit. Nothing jolts you awake like a good gong. Yeah, it can surprise people, such as me. Surprises me quite often. We have to fight the Sneasel because there's no other favorites, and Sneasel's a Midge favorite. I mean, it's the blender right now. Murkrow is a me favorite. Sableye is also a me favorite. I'd rather give Midge the rival Poochyena than Murkrow. I would rather have the Sableye than this garbage Murkrow. But surely there will be a Sableye in the abandoned Pokemon balls, right? No? Okay, Zorua, Quillfish, Sableye. Nice. Zorua's pretty solid. Zorua is pretty solid. Assuming Quillfish has Stab, Bane Attack, and then also has Reversal and Egg Bomb. And then Sableye is all HP. Flash Fire Sableye is cool, but I think it's down to either the Zorua or the Quillfish. Probably the Quillfish is the better bet. Slightly earlier Evo, which is significant in that it's going to probably happen before the Bridge Rival Battle. It's got better stats, but that's because it has higher BST. They have similar Evo targets. Marble Scale's a better ability, but it's not like it's not amazing. It's just okay. Whereas Natural Cure is useless. Although it's not really useless in RogueMon, it's just not usable. Like you might have it triggered if you're Mount Moon and later you've got your Agent Carp with you and something uses Whirlwind or Roar. Then you might get your Natural Cure value. But that's pretty niche. Stab Bane Attack is just as good as just normal Psychic. Yeah, the Iron's not that significant. It's more of a big deal on Friendship Mons, in my opinion. Both of them, their highest probability is Absol. I feel like... Does Poison typing bring in more bad Pokemon? I feel like it does. They literally have the same BST chart, right? Because Zoroark, I think, is also 5'10". Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Zorua. I've run a lot of Quillfish. Let's try a Zorua. I mean, Poison is not a bad type. Poison's a really good type, actually. It's just a matter of there are bad Mons in the Poison typing. Just due to low BST or bad dual types. Alright, toss the Iguac Berry, use the Iron. I have Megahorn. Could take Silverwind. I already have Megahorn, though. I like fighting wilds. It gets me killed every time, but I like it anyways. Of course, first mon is Flying type. And next one is Ghost type. With Flash Fire. We knew it had Flash Fire. Alright, one more. almost get to 12 off of that. We didn't have to use any potions. Unless we did. I genuinely don't anymore. Toxic, thank you for missing. It would have been really awkward to not take the status heals and then get toxic. Ooh, perfect overheat timing here. Grass Pokemon at the end of a fight. I'm gonna fight the Gatekeeper after this fight. This is actually stupid. Level 16 move is Safeguard. I'm not going to take Safeguard. We're fine. Everything's fine. I don't know what y'all are freaking out about. Can I fight the Gatekeeper now? I think I can handle fighting the last trainer. So I was able to use an overheat there. I take this last item and probably use a potion. Clobbopus is an easy psychic. Barboach, gonna go for another psychic. Lastmon, bug poison, overheat. Alright. Level 18 coming out of the forest. And still have 3 potions. Slouching too much there. Archon, that's gonna be a psychic. And Poochyena, we know overheat is not what I meant to say. I meant to say a Mega Horn is gonna one-shot it. Might be able to evo before arrival? Might be. Maybe. Citrus Berry, I am going to equip that. Equipping it probably decreases the odds that I'm able to fight or get to evo before arrival, but I'm gonna be using it immediately after this fight. And it's gonna pay off. You have what is it called? Pressure. Gonna make a note of that. So I lost 2 psychics there instead of just 1. Fine. Let me just use up multiple psychics. Okay, well, at least we got that Citrus Berry value. Here we go. Mega Horn accuracy is 1/2 of Thunder. It feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? Down to 4 psychics. We get Memento. I'd rather keep Flatter. Thank you, Mega Horn, for finally hitting. Can you do it again? Nice. Can you do it again? Okay. Then we psychic this guy. Got good special defense. Mega Horn's missing again. Mega Horn's back on his bullshit. And then Nuzleaf, quad effective Mega Horn. Brock down. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I'll give you the channel if you're subscribed. We get day runs for free. Ability Capsule would give us Shed Skin, which is an amazing ability. I'm just going to take that without a second thought. We've got guesses of Splash, Mimic, Roleplay, Headbutt, and Frenzy Plant. Team 39 is Icy Wind. I will take that over Flatter. That is more coverage, and it's a special move. Gladly take that over Remodeler Cope when I don't even have Remodeler after Brock. We keep my 3 potions. We heal up. We cleanse. So goodbye to 2 Amulet Coins, a Soothe Bell, a Motto Brace, a Hard Stone. And say hello to our first curse, the Curse of Moody. +1 and -1 to random stats each turn. Okay. Hopefully not accuracy down. Accuracy down is like worst case scenario for this Pokemon. I'm just gonna overheat turn 1. I don't want to deal with the Magneton. We got a Spa down, and no, we got Evasion down, defense up. Gonna go for Megahorn. Gonna go for Psychic. Gonna go for Icy Wind. Another Icy Wind, since you're apparently just gonna spam Endure. Morgrim. Let's try Megahorn. Back to my special attack being neutral. Okay, we took a few more hits there than I would have liked. Gonna be using another potion now. I'm going to pick up this item because it could have been a rare candy. This mod definitely needs some higher PP moves. As it stands, I do not see us full clearing much of anything. Headbutt. Headbutt is a solid move. It's never going to be super effective. It's contact, but it's 100 accuracy. It's higher PP than anything I got other than Icy Wind. Or wait, is Headbutt 20 PP? It's 15, okay. There's a part of me that wants to take it over Overheat, but I know that there's mons like... I mean, there's Steel Pokemon. Steel Pokemon alone just give us so much trouble right now. I don't really think I can afford to get rid of Headbutt. I think I just stick with my moveset and hope for a better move than Headbutt at 28. Or from the move tutors. Floor Restore, big item there. Was hoping we would one-shot Bonsley with the Icy Wind. I know it's a small move, but I was just thinking I could save a little bit of Psychic PP. Poison Powder. I have Shed Skin. How much am I willing to trust my life to Shed Skin? A lot. I love Shetskin. Shetskin's great. Shetskin's the best ability in the game. I would never doubt Shetskin. Just gonna use one potion here. And by one potion, I mean my second potion that I've used here. Don't worry about inconsistencies like that.
This was a triumph.
Would have been really awkward there if I had missed overheat. Where's the Bink? So Koga let me have Sketch. And apparently, I'm an idiot. Yeah, so what happened is I got Sketch going into Self-Go. I don't think I need much more explanation than that. You just missed Dig, but I might have had evasion up. I'm not sure. Yeah, I got too greedy. Calm Mind was good enough, and I should have just... I mean, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough. I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't good enough. We need a Draining Kiss on that Pokemon. I need I need repels. Steel moves barely exist. Right, but the Mon wasn't fast enough to sweep, and we weren't getting enough heals, which is why we died in Silph-Go. The Gambit was, we see Draining Kiss in Silph-Go, and then we're able to full clear Silph-Go. Unfortunately, the Gambit didn't pay off. You know, sometimes that just happens. Sometimes Gambits don't pay off. That's why they're called Gambits. I love Shedskin. Let the record show I love Shedskin. Go ahead and potion here. I do want to save item pickups until like we either freshly hit 28 or freshly hit 27, depending on how many shrines do I have left, how likely I am to full clear. I want to full clear, but for some reason, I don't understand why this Sprigatito dodges every freaking Mega Horn I throw at it. I can't stand it. I can't stand low accuracy moves, you know? What is this Sprigatito? Is it cracked? Is that why it just demolished me? No, I just suck. It's fine. It's fine. We're moving on. We're moving on to a better Mon. Specifically, this Scraggy that has to fight Midge's favorite, Uchiana. All right. Do we have anything that we must run? Alolan Meowth. Yes, we must run the Alolan Meowth. I've seen worse Pokemon. That's all I'm going to say for it. Anybody got some drugs? Some calcium? Not calcium, but protein? Anything? Anything that can make this Meowth happy? Cats love drugs. Egg on. Give me I take 2 potions and 2 potions and an antidote, I'm gonna have to toss a potion. I'm gonna take the HP cap and then regret it when we get poisoned inevitably. Hey, we didn't get poisoned. Let's go. Would have evolved into a Mega Sableye. Not a great one. Rat, Imp, Carve. All of these are not great. I'm gonna take the Carvana. Like, none of them are favorites also, is the main thing. Am I dead to Thunder? Probably, right? I'm not dead? Wow. That's no spa on the rat then. That's super effective Thunder. 240 power move right there. Any must runs. Quillfish. We must run the Quillfish. Quillfish has double stab, Poison Tail, and Thief. They're not like great stab moves, and is very slow. But maybe gets to level 28. We got Soundproof, so we can't get Perish Songed. Alright, egg on, toss the zinc. Give me potion, paralyze heal, and status gap increase. We're kicking our way to victory. Okay, that was close. I'm gonna one-shot this with Poison Tail. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, it's fine. I gotta remember, this mon is slow. This mon is very slow. We know that next mon out is a Swablu. Level 12 move is Transform. I'm gonna take that over Tickle on the off chance that we really desperately need to use it. Alright, level 15. We're gonna move at 16, not 15. Gonna potion here. I feel like we've got enough speed now that I don't feel too bad walking in the grass to grab these items. Though Sableye could outspeed me, possibly. Burn heal's a big pickup. A burn would be catastrophic for this mon. Zoro was faster than me. Alright. This could hurt. I have good special defense, though. We're fine. Magnitude. Goodbye, Transform. Hello, Magnitude. Pop, pop. I think we can handle this fight without healing first. Bagon wasn't really giving us much trouble. SA as he uses Hydro Pump, which is fine. We got good special defense. Our speed is concerning, as is our physical defense too at this point. assist into conversion into crit dynamic punch. And assist into conversion to ghost type into crit dynamic punch, mind you. And then... Okay. Scary Mon's gone. We can just kick you now. Yeah. Alright, we're going to do a Gamba here because I do need to run ads, and it's time for me to actually get up and stretch because I've been on my butt for 2 hours. Do we beat Brock? Yes or no, you have 5 minutes. I'll be back in 3. All right, we're back. Gambit's closed. Let's go. Hakamo'o is a big first mon. I'm just gonna trust in Stab Poison Tail. I've got good special defense, we're fine. This eruption is gonna do like 3 damage. Do what? Nice crit. Alright. I could equip the scope lens. I think I'm just gonna leave on the egg. We're going. Arctibax. We know this thing's a pain in the ass. At least if it hits Dynamic Punch. Triple kick save me. Nice. Scupper cut? Goodbye triple kick. Right? Yeah. Howdy, howdy, Papa. Congratulations on your first. The downside to Scupper Cut over Triple Kick is that Triple Kick gets more bonus from Booster Shot, but I'm probably not going to Booster Shot either of them, so... Okay, now go for Super Effective Thief. Oh, Stab Super Effective Earthquake's just going to kill me. I'm alive? Wait a second. Wait a second, I have an Energy Root. And you're throwing... Oh my god, you're throwing so hard. Oh my god. Wait, it's me. Oh shit, okay, so I'm the faster me. But... we could low roll magnitude. I need to do a little bit of math here. And by math, I mean... I need to just check the calculator real quick. So... say it has, like, it should have around 25 defense, 22 defense, something like that. Let's high guess it. It's level 17. No, I'm level 20. I'm using a, say I'm using 85 power neutral move. Can I do, let's say, 45 damage? No. 40? No, probably not. Okay, so Scupper Cut's not going to get it done. I am going to guess... I'm going to just gamble on magnitude. Congratulations on the 50 stream streak, Papa. I'm sorry that I'm not in your stream enough. It pains me. It really does. Oh, this tri-attack could hurt. I say, overreacting to nothing. Basculin? Are we about to beat Brock? I think we're about to beat Brock. Brock is beaten. Congratulations to the believers. If you can guess what move Brock gives us, I'll give you to the channel. If you're already subscribed, like we everyone's for free. Potion Clairvoyance doesn't seem like a bad idea here. Well, our curses aren't that bad. But if we have, like, Forgetfulness, I want it as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm just gonna take Potion Clairvoyance. We got guesses of Drill Peck, Tickle, Tackle, Frenzy Plant, Mega Drain. Team 39 is Swords Dance. Okay. Is this a Swords Dance mon? We are definitely much more of a physical attacker than special. Is there a picture on my wall? Yes, there is. That is a poster from Mystery Science Theater 3000 season. The second Kickstarter for it. Oh, is that what you're not asking me? It's a little embarrassing. Do I teach Swords Dance over Thief? Do I go all in on being a physical attacker? Thief is kind of garbage, right? So I think the answer is yes. Like, sure, I won't have shed coverage, but I don't really need to worry about shed coverage for a little bit. On the other hand, we're really slow. We are so slow. If we get set up, it probably needs to be a Dragon Dance unless we get a bunch of speed on Evo. Yeah, Papa's right. Papa's right. Alright, let's turn these into just another Paralyzed Heal and Burn Heal. Leave everything else as it is. Wild Beldam in chat if anybody wants to catch it. Cleansing Phase, goodbye to Magnet, Scope Lens, and Swords Dance TM. Will I regret that? Possibly. Probably not, though. I probably won't live long enough to regret it. Alright, so. Clairvoyance time. This is how we do it. I'm kind of tempted to move Perfectly Balanced into Route 3 or Mount Moon. Because I don't know what my stats bar is going to look like after Evo, so I don't know if Perfectly Balanced is going to be really nasty there. I am going to be trying to full clear Mount Moon. David vs. Goliath at Mansion is bad. Is it though? I don't know if it is, because you don't have to fight anybody in Mansion. I think I like putting Perfectly Balanced in Route 3. Because that's going to be where I get, I think, the most value out of that early defense boost. It's just making sure we are able to safely get to Mount Moon. Or maybe I put it in Mount Moon. I really don't want TikTok in Rock Tunnel. There's just so many trainers to fight. I think I'm swapping Rock Tunnel in Route 3. Alright, so this is going to really nerf our attack, but it's going to make us faster. It's going to make us have more defense and special attack. So, watch the stat changes here. We're now a special attacker. This also gives us a clue about our IVs, which is they're all equal except special attack is high. a lot of magnitude value here. Everything's weak to it. Galarian Farfetch'd. I think this is where we go for my stab Poison Tail. Really, everything is weak to ground type. It's crazy. Alright, level 24 move is Mean Look. I'm not teaching Mean Look. This Quillfish looks mean enough already. I'm asleep. You wanna wake up, Quillfish, buddy? Thank you. Might use a potion soon. Might not. Depends on if we run into any more trouble. Technically, Scupper Cut is stronger than Stab Poison Tail. But it feels better to hit Stab Poison Tail. And also, it's guaranteed to hit. Static is annoying. Very annoying, but that's why we took 2 of each, of the useful for us status heals. I'm gonna potion now. Hopefully don't have to use a second potion. Alright, 2 trainers left. Probably should have grabbed these items a little bit earlier. Oh, it's Midge's favorite song. Alright, Bayleaf, that's an easy Poison Tail. It might live, it doesn't live. We did crit it, though. And then Torracat is a Mag 8. Nice. Ah, we could have leveled up. Not that I could have known. Alright. Grab the HM Carp. Otherwise known as Midge. Heal up and move on to our TikTok Cursed Mount Moon. After I buy Repels. I haven't been as good about remembering repels lately. Must be going senile. Alright, here we go. Curse is at TikTok. 1 move per fight is randomly metronome. We don't know which one it is until we click it. Ooh, rare candy. That brings me very close to my Evo. Would be really funny if I got another rare candy. Oh, or I'll just run to this guy. It's fine. I didn't want another piece of candy anyways. Hey, I found metronome. Baltoy. Thief is super effective. It's just I have low special attack. Confused? Confusion's actually really bad for us. Okay, thankfully we didn't hit ourselves. I'm gonna fight you because you have 1 Pokemon. Alright. Level 28, we get nice try, Quillfish. Nice try. Explosion at level 28. Wants to go out of being a Quillfish with a bang. Alright, show me speed and defense, and a high BST, and not quad weaknesses. Okay, so we got the quad weakness, but it's high BST. We keep stab on Poison Tail. We also get stab on Sky Uppercut now. And we get speed, we get a little bit of defense. Too much goes into special attack, but that's fine. Having that special defense is really nice now that we have a quad weakness Psychic. I like this one. I can't get poison still. That's also really nice. Yeah, this is a 5-star Mon. We've won with an Okie Dokie before. If I won again, I wouldn't have to make a new picture. I could just put it in there twice. Alright, well, can't be upset about this. I mean, I could, because I'm just that good at complaining, but, like, I'm not going to be. Lumberry's nice. Yeah, I think I would take Booster Shot on Scuppercut's accuracy, if given the opportunity. So make sure we fight the Mandatory Trainers now. Yeah, and now I definitely do want Dragon Dance. Dragon Dance would be so good for this Mon. You have static. I'm not making contact with you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Gotta remember, Thief is no longer stabbed, so it's not a good move anymore. I'll be happy to get rid of it at this point. Also, I need to remember that I do still have to deal with this TikTok curse. One of my moves is still going to be Metronome each fight. It's not Magnitude here, which is good because both these mons are fire types. It's okay. We found Metronome. It is Scuppercut this time. Magnitude is safe this time, so no flying mons, please. We're getting really good XP so far. Like, already level 30, and we still have 5 more mons to fight in Mount Moon. That rare candy was huge. I know Magnitude was resisted, but I think I was at the point where I was pretty sure we would just watch out no matter what, with how high my attack is. Flame Body? That is why I wasn't making contact. Okay. Rough Skin. I really shouldn't have hit Magnitude there, because there was a 1 in 2 chance it was Metronome, but... Okay, what do I take here? Do I have any good TMs that would be worth re-rolling for? No, I don't. I like Booster Scope. I like Booster Scope here. Pretty much every move we have could be improved, and this is also a great mon for remodeler value, but I wouldn't want to re-roll for remodeler, you know? If I'm gonna use rerolls, it's gonna be for booster shots. Alright, so what have you all got? Whirlpool and Protect. Alright, so that was a waste. Should have just taken the reroll chip. I know, Suzo. I was just also thinking about it. Okay, Magnitude, you can... You know what? Scupper Cut it is. Just stick with Scupper Cut. Even if it misses 90% of the time, it's still a great move. Howdy Jay, thank you for the lurk. Alright, we're gonna get another move at 32. Right around the corner here. Hopefully it's a physical move, because I think I'm done with these special moves. Pretty sure I'm not going to teach another one. Thunderbolt, don't paralyze me. Thank you. Level 32 move right here. It's not enough XP. Hold on a second. Wait. This is a little bit awkward. Level 32 move is... Stop trying to learn Explosion. You wanted to learn it at 28 when you evolved, and now you want to learn it again at 32? Please. Nice Mag 10. It's better than Earthquake. I just know that this Pokemon is going to die to Confusion hitting itself. The number of times it has just said, please let me die. I don't trust it if it gets confused. Lumberry takes me over my HP cap. I'm gonna equip. I have 3 Lumberries and my HP cap and mid status cap. 3 Lumberries. Okay, I like having a Person Berry on this Pokemon, given its attack to defense ratio. Archon's gonna be a Scupper Guns. Okay, that was a Mag 4, but I think it crit. Let's see how Thief does versus Drifloon. It does enough. Not enough to one-shot, but enough that I think I'd rather use that than gamble on Poison Tail. Wow. That is a lot of HP. How does Thief do? It does less. Okay, so I'm gonna mark it plus special defense just so I know not even to bother using Thief. Magnitude is nice because it doesn't make contact. It's my one non-contact move. So I kind of like spamming it when I'm not too concerned about the opposing mon. I'm gonna wait until 35 to pick up these next items. Stab return on Porygon too. If this Porygon actually liked its trainers, that could be scary. Yes, this was a Hisuian Quillfish. Level 35. Let's grab this last item. Get that rare candy that I'm sure it is. Or Super Repel. That was close. They both have 2 words. One of which begins with R. You have static, so don't make contact. How is Magnitude 2? Kind of garbage. There goes my Person Berry. I'm just gonna Poison Tail. Static be damned. This is a fantastic Evo for Hisuian Quillfish. Yeah. Target for Hisuian Quillfish is 510 BST, so getting 555 is a high roll. Not the highest roll you can get, but pretty high up there. All right. Moving on to Misty. I think I'm just good to go in as we are. Let's go. I might put on a Lumberry since I got 3 of them. Doing Sneasel, it's gonna be a Magnitude. Oh, hey, you're a normal type now. I still one-shot you with Magnitude, but here we go. Versmon, Flichinder. That's gonna be a Poison Tail. I thought that was Miracle, and still panicked even though I was using a physical move. Alright, Tangela, another Poison Tail. Make sure to follow Tangela. Also, Skiplooms here. Okay, Dracloak's the first mon that we don't have a super effective move for. Gonna go for Magnitude. It's got Levitate. Oh shit. How's Thief do? Thief does enough. Also, we stole your berry juice. Get absolutely robbed, nerd. Thank you for the Gonkaruzi. I use Thief in desperation, and I get a free berry juice. I'd love to see it. If you can guess what move Misty gives us, I'll get you to the channel. If you're already subscribed, I'll get the moves for free. I'm gonna be honest, I don't hate Goody Jar for this mon. Hold on to white herbs to use them where they're gonna be most important. Hold on to PP ups and PP maxes until we've got a better moveset. I think I'm taking the Goody Jar. Alright, we got guesses of Tickle, Heatwave, Brick Break, and EQ. Any other guesses? Oh, going once, going twice. Team 03 is Vice Grip. That's a physical move, but it doesn't really give us coverage. So I'm just going to keep Thief. Especially how Thief just saved us versus that Dracloak. Alright, gonna break down this energy root into 4 super potions. Gonna turn these 3 into a full heal. Benny on that Japan delay again. Getting rid of Black Glasses, Soft Sand, Dire Hit, 2 Magnets, a Nugget, an X-Speed, Focus Band, Soothe Bell, and teams for Reversal, Vice Grip, Feather Dance, Flame Wheel, Bide, and Sleep Powder. Device some more repels. And move on to Route 6 and 11. Where there is no curse. Out of curiosity, what are you giving me? TM28 is Bind. Not going to do any special tricks to keep Bind in my bag. Mental Herb? Hey, look at that! Look at that candy jar value already. I mean, I'm probably never going to equip the Mental Herb, but I have it now. I didn't mean to fight this guy. It's fine. I'm back to I'm back 10. Everything's fine. And you would think this thing had ground typing the way I'm able to just spam Magnitude the entire run. It does help that I'm a 555 BST Pokemon before Surge. That's the main reason why we're just breezing through. Once Mons start getting higher VST, they're going to start outspeeding us, and we're going to have to deal with some problems. Especially ones that have, like, flying moves and ground moves. So those can be big moves. Like, we're already getting outsped by Hisui and Sneasel, so... problem detected. I'm gonna try to wait until 40 to pick up any items. Given the fact that we seem to be able to just breeze through these guys. That was a lot of damage for resisted Poison Tail, even if it crit. From a Ponyta? Might get static here. I'm gonna try for Magnitude. Alright, good Mag 8. This is one of the downsides, I guess you could call it, to a Hisui and Coolfish run, is you can get an Evo that's going to make this part of the game, in all honesty, a little bit boring. And I'm not the kind of yapper who is really able to fix that. But I hope you do at least enjoy the tunes. Alright, we are so close to that level up. Level 40 move. Rather, this is struggling. Yeah. Level 40 is Crab Hammer. So, on the one hand, this is a much stronger move than Thief. But, it's not shed coverage. Is shed coverage important? Maybe. It would give us super effective coverage for some pretty big mons with the Landorus's and Liscor. gives us neutral coverage on all these other guys. But we have super effective coverage for the flying ghosts with Thief, or whatever that's worth. It's only 40 power, so 80. So even neutral Crabhammer is just better. I think I take Crabhammer and hope for shed coverage at a later date, or a later point in the run. Alright, Soda Pop takes me over my HP cap by 20, so we'll use a potion. Everything is full potential right now, right? Yeah. So we're not getting any more cap hit when we level up. Still think I want to pick these items. Berry juice, we'll just use it right now because we already have a berry juice equipped. I think we can hit 41 in these next 3 trainers. 6 Pokemon. I doubt it. I want to go for the rare candy value more than anything else. I did not grab this. Another Soda Pop. I'm going to toss a Super Potion and a Potion. And hope that Surge gives a cooler bag. I think he can at least. One less item to pick up. Lemonade. Surge, you better give me a cooler bag. Let's finish these last 3 trainers off. Did I fight you? I did not. Almost messed up the blanket there. Just had to make his bed just as he wanted it. He can be very particular sometimes. Now, I am realizing Crabhammer doesn't give us the same coverage for what am I trying to say? Dracloak. So I'm gonna have to think about that. That's all. That's the full clear. That's the full clear. Okay. We're gonna fight the rival before we pick up any items because we're so close to our level up, and we're max HP cap and all that.
That's what I'm counting on. I used to want you dead, but now I only want you gone.
Dartrix, easy Poison Tail. Dartrix is faster than me. This is concerning.
Well, maybe not quite as
The Brava for Scupper Cut. Scupper Cut. And Rival's Ace is a Mighty Yenna now. Okay. So what's that going to evolve into? I can hit some pretty good Evos itself. For now, it's still slower than me, but it is also much lower level. Alright. Time to teach Midge how to cut. Take it over Bite, because I doubt I'm ever going to use Bite on my ancient friend. Don't forget to grab the items around there. Pokédoll, X Accuracy, Miracle Seed. Got the Miracle Seed. It's a good sign. It's always a good sign. I mean, I've always lost runs where I pick up a Miracle Seed, but don't worry about that. Alright, Surge time. Let's go.
By my own
What are my PBs, by the way? And what's my PP in Dark type? Dark type is we died in Rock Tunnel. Okay. Nice. Okay, Charger Bug's got pretty decent defense. Kadabra also has decent defense. I'm not going to say high. Much to the chagrin of known Kaiser Chatter, why don't you say hi? Gonna go for Poison Tail here. Flame Body? Okay, well that's annoying. But, good info. Let's go ahead and use a full heal, I guess. And get our puzzle music going. See if we can't get this in one guess. All right, 1 in 4 chance. Midge always goes left. So I'm going to go left. I'm going to trust Midge here. Never trust Midge. All right, 1 in 2 chance. I'm going to trust my own instinct here and go up. Well, never trust your own instinct either. 1 in 3 chance. I've gone up. I've gone left. It's not going to be right. It can't be right. Ah, I knew it was right. All right. Let's go. Metang. Big first mon, but we do have super effective magnitude for it. Dragonair. Now we Scuppercut. Scuppercut this. Magnitude that. The fully evolved Pokemon was a Beedrill, so not too concerning there. Easy Surge. If you can guess what Move Surge gives us, how it gives us additional versus rather we damage for free. I think I take the HP cap increase here. Guard Spec, Dire Hidden Ether. Who takes this? Who takes Guard Spec, Dire Hidden Ether? I could hold out. I could take Ancestral Gift, but I feel like my held item is pretty much going to have to be a Person Berry whenever I've got one available, or a Lumberry later on. So I'm going to take the HP cap and increase the Super Potion. Looks like we have no TM guessers. We got to guess Heat Wave. Okay. Just a few more seconds here. TM34 is Cotton Spore. I will not be teaching Cotton Spore. Surge could have offered us so much, and he gave us so little. Alright, selling everything all to keep, which means goodbye to the Black Flute, the X Accuracy, the Miracle Seed, and teams for binding Cotton Spore. Leave all of this as it is. Still got that no cover Curse and Rock Tunnel coming up here soon. What, you just magnitude everything on your team? I'm gonna still magnitude the Pumpkaboo because I know it's got static. Alright, back to the playlist. I am getting a bit tired. I know I've only been streaming for 3 hours, but I had a long day before stream, so I feel like this might end up being a shorter stream than usual. But I will try to at least. I think I'm actually gonna stop after this segment. I remember yesterday. I know yesterday I kept saying I was going to end it and I didn't end. But this time, I think I got to stick to it. I was absolutely exhausted after yesterday's stream. So when my body starts telling me it's time to take a break, I think I got to listen to it. I don't want to pick up that item because we're so close to a level up here. I'm asleep. Howdy, bonus day. I know it's a bit unfortunate that you got here as I said I'm going to be ending soon. Oh, right. I forgot I had the goodie jar. Thank you, Stuzo. You see, this is why I need to be ending soon, because clearly my brain is not entirely there. And if you're watching a very popular show at the moment, you might know the joke I stopped myself from making because it would be a spoiler for people who haven't watched the episode yet. I guess you could say, much like RFK Jr. after the worm ate half his brain or whatever. That works too, I guess. More fun to reference fictional events, though. Drizzle, so we know it's safe to discover cut. Alright, last Shrainer here. And then I do think I'll just need to take a break because, like I said, I can feel the tiredness. This dies in Rock Tunnel? Not today it doesn't. Not today it doesn't. Sorry to disappoint, but we are going to go ahead and raid out here. Who's going? Who's live? Who can I raid into? Lots of people. Lots of people are alive. I've gotten a lot of raids from Jojo Beans. Let's go raid Jojo Beans. I will see y'all later. Good night, y'all.
Thought that I was gonna die. And I didn't die at all. Guys, go follow Railner right now, or you're cringe. Also does a lot of RogueMon content. Were you doing RogueMon today? Or what were you up to? How was the stream? Yo, bonus day? Yo, what's up, OneUps? You've never seen a more lol in your life? Well, now you have. Now you can tell everybody. I saw